In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Claude AI to make amazing videos, education videos, avatar videos with B-roll just like this. All of these videos were made with AI with the exception of this avatar that I used HeyGen for. And what's really cool is you can combine Claude AI with a skill called Remotion. It's a pre-built skill that is 100% free. It runs locally, private on your computer, and you can do things like create videos like this. You can edit existing videos. It works for 9:16 vertical short-form videos as well as 16:9 landscape horizontal videos for YouTube. Okay, cool. Let me close all this now. So here's everything I'm going to talk you through today. We're going to set up Claude AI with this video skill. It's called Remotion. I'm also going to show you how to install Claude Chrome. This allows Claude to take screenshots from the internet. So for example, you can point it to your company website and it can grab screenshots from the website. And we're going to make 5 different types of videos, each one very distinct so that you get a better understanding of what's actually possible with AI. The first one is going to be an education animated explainer video. The second one is going to be a product launch video where you feed in your website. The third one is going to be a showcase of Google testimonials for a local business. The fourth one is you feed in an existing AI avatar video, and then it's going to edit it, add graphics, add captions. It can even add screenshots and relevant B-roll footage on top of the avatar video while the avatar is talking. And the last one is going to be animated data visualization infographics. And then the very last step is if you actually want to automate posting all of this to social media, I'll show you how to do that as well. But first, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next Claude AI tutorial. Okay, yeah, so this is going on each platform later. Okay, cool. Let's see where we should start. Okay, so this is where we're gonna live today. Because we have like really limited screen real estate, I'm just gonna stay in the terminal, okay? And you're gonna see, like, we need as much real estate as we possibly can get. So open the terminal. So typically you'd open this and then run Claude, right, to start it. Enter the directory that you want to use. So cd is change directory. Oh, hang on. My husband's texting me. What the? Oh, okay. I thought it was something related to the live stream. Okay, in your terminal, go into the directory you want to use. If you don't have one, you can make a directory like playground and then go in there. And then this is the command you're going to run, npx skills add remotion-dev/skills. I will type this in the chat, or I'll anyway try to, so that everybody can run it. This is going to take a while because most likely you'll have to install skills first, and then you'll have to install Remotion next, and then Remotion takes a while to install. So let me just paste it into all of the live stream chats here. Okay, so that's the command. If this scares you, you can also just open Claude, and then you can literally say install pre-built skill Remotion. This one takes a bit longer because it's going to be like, what is this pre-built skill? It's going to think about it a bit before it figures out what it's supposed to do. But this one will work as well if what I just showed you is too confusing. So that will work. That is going to take a while. So this won't work on desktop Claude. This requires Claude code. Okay, so somebody who's asking that. Yeah, if you're getting any issue with this at all, just open Claude like right here, and then just say install pre-built skill Remotion. We could even specify install Claude code, and then Claude will figure it out, but it's going to take like a couple minutes longer. No, this does not only work on Mac. Okay. Just joined. So we are going to be making videos with AI. So I should be still sharing my screen. Hang on, let me just, maybe I can put it in this really large Google Doc. Okay. So if you open Claude, so if you run in issues with the other command, just open Claude. and type this, install Claude Code pre-built skill Remotion, it's really going to take like 5 minutes, okay? And that's okay. It's going to figure out what to do and then take a while. Okay, so hopefully people are doing that. Okay, it works, catching up. This is the most important step, because if you skip this step, then like you can't make any videos. So just make sure it's installing properly. It's installing, I know, it takes a while. But let me start showing some of the other prompts and stuff we're going to look at. Okay, so the very first one is an education explainer video, okay? So here's the prompt for that one. I preloaded the prompts, but I haven't actually made the videos. So here's I will show this again, but I'm just explaining. Hang on, I just want to check that I'm not blocking the screen. Okay, YouTube is updating. Yes, you can do this with Claude Code $20 per month plan. It actually doesn't burn as many tokens as you think because it's a skill, not an MCP server. Trying to think. Let's see my screen. I'm just waiting for YouTube to update. Yes, verified Remotion skill directory with a bunch of rule files. That's correct. Okay. If you are struggling with that one command to install it, again, open Claude and then type this. Install Claude Code pre-built skill Remotion. No, this won't, I don't think this will work with Cowork. The chat is covering up 1/3 of the YouTube. Why is my YouTube? Okay, hang on. I'm going to move my OBS over here. On YouTube, I don't see any chat on my end. I think you have to like, if you can close it on your end or do pop-out chat. Okay. 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 So here is the first prompt we're going to run. So like I said, it's really extensive. This is going to make an educational explainer video. You can change the topic here, and in fact, I encourage you to. So you can change this to whatever your niche, your industry is, or whatever your business is. Safe zones refers to, for a 9:16 vertical video, you generally don't want main text or content too high up or too far down because it'll overlap with the search bar or with buttons on social media. The first step is to research and write the script. Then it's going to show it to you for approval. Then once you approve it, it's going to design and animate. And here you can see some visual styles. Like you can ask Claude Code, ask me clarifying questions about my brand kit, and then fill out the style, but that's more advanced. So my goal here is to just give you a prompt you can just copy paste literally and get something pretty good. These are animation rules. It just helps make the video look a lot more dynamic. Each scene should have a clear visual metaphor, diagrams, flowcharts, ... or step-by-step animations. And then I personally like some background music on the video, right? Okay, so that is the first prompt. So everybody just take a screenshot of this section that is in white, right? Starting here, using the Remotion best practices skill. And this should be the last line, preview after building launch Remotion Studio so that you can preview the video in the browser. Okay, so everybody take a screenshot. Let me just check TikTok real quick. Okay, so everybody take a screenshot. Yeah, if you type my name into other social platforms that are horizontal, it's a lot easier to see. However, honestly, on TikTok, like AI can read font this small. So like just take a screenshot and drop it into AI, and it should be able to read this. Because if I make this font like much larger, I just don't want it to, I guess I can do this at least. Okay, let me just resize this window. Yeah, I want it to be able to fit all on one screen. Okay, here. Nope. Okay, so here I made it a little larger. Okay, so take a screenshot. You can drop it into Claude and say, topic, here's your topic. Honestly, you don't have to do that. It's already hard-coded with a topic so that you can just take the screenshot and drop it in. So what's going to happen here is how Claude works is it'll look for relevant skills that it has access to. By the way, after installing the Remotion skill, you probably need to restart your Claude Code session so that it has access to the new skill you just installed. Okay, so if it's not using the Remotion skill after this, just make sure you restart your Claude Code session. Okay, and then take the screenshot and then drop it in there. If it's working correctly, you should see something like this. I'll start by loading the Remotion skill, and then it should literally say skill, Remotion, successfully loaded skill. Okay, and then what it's going to do is start researching the topic, check for existing Remotion projects, etc. In my case, I have Perplexity MCP, so it's going to use that for research, but for you, it's probably going to use just the normal web search, which is fine. I'm going to pop out the TikTok chat so I can see like what people are saying. Okay. Where did it go? So, okay, like 3 screens is the problem. For this, you do not need a video to start with. AI is going to make the video completely from scratch. Okay, so now what it's going to do is research it. The topic is about AI agents. After a minute or two, it's going to give you a storyboard. Now, a storyboard is like scene by scene. Here's what the headline's going to be. Here's the text. Here's the visual. And this is the opportunity for you to make any revisions or edits. Like if you don't like this hook that it's using, you can change it. You can give feedback. If you don't like some of the ideas here for the visuals, you can give feedback as well. Let me condense this. My TikTok chat thing is so large. Okay. Okay, so is everybody there? Like, your picture covers part of the screen. Yeah, that was the issue with that. Let me zoom. Let me go here. Okay. So hopefully, okay, everyone take the screenshot and then drop it in to Claude Code. Okay. Ready? Did everyone do that? Okay. Okay, so it's probably thinking. This takes a couple minutes because it's like researching the topic from scratch. Once it gives you the storyboard, give any feedback you want, okay? And then it's going to ask you, want to proceed with building this. So I'm just going to say yes. And now the actual task of creating the video, this can take anywhere from like 2 to 10 minutes depending on the video duration. So just keep that in mind. That's why I preloaded at least some of these prompts so that they can get going. Otherwise, like we won't finish this in 90 minutes with 5 different videos. Okay, so that was the first prompt. I am going to just initiate the other videos so that we can just get started with them. So all of these other ones, I'm just going to say yes. I will show you the prompts for these other ones as well. Okay. So yeah, this is going to take a while. So does anyone have any questions while we're waiting for this one? I'm kind of hesitant to move to the second one while we're still working on the first one. Hang on, let me check YouTube. Oh, my neck. Where can we get Remotion? So we kind of covered that in the previous step. So open up Claude and then literally type this line, install Claude Code, pre-built skill Remotion. If it's saying it's not found, make sure you exit and restart your Claude session. So whenever you install a new skill, you'll have to restart your Claude session so it can pick up the skill. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my neck hurts now. We just joined the live. The summary so far is we're trying to install Remotion. So there is a command to install it just on the command line, but if that is too complicated, just open Claude and then type in this command, install Claude Code pre-built skill Remotion. It's going to take a while to figure out, like, oh, this is the correct thing I'm supposed to do, but eventually it will. Okay. And then, okay, I'm going to go back to see. Okay, so we can see our agent is searching for music, and it's downloading Pixabay music, and this is because I wanted it to have like a particular type of music. Really wasn't necessary, but I just wanted to have like a EDM electronic type of beat. Okay, and so this one, I probably should have removed that step because it takes like way longer to find the music, but that's okay. I'm just going to check on the other ones. Okay, this is our product launch video. This is our testimonial video. This is our talking head avatar video. And this is our data infographics video. Yes, this will be recorded and uploaded to social media platforms, but I highly recommend taking the time to just do it now. Otherwise, like, you probably won't do it later. You know what I mean? So right now we're learning how to make videos with AI. Okay, cool. One video is done already. So which one was this? I don't even know which one that was. Oh, well, that went really out of order. This is the avatar video. I guess I could talk about this now. Basically, when a video is ready to go, Remotion has its own interface that you get for free on your computer. Localhost 3000 here. And then, so this should open automatically, but if it doesn't, you just navigate to localhost 3000 here. And on the left side will be the different videos that it's working on. I think Avatar Overlay was this new one. Okay. We will get to what this
Don't miss
video
these
is,
5 free courses
but
to
here
learn
you can
AI
kind
and
of see what
ChatGPT
it's
for
doing. So it
absolute
has a
beginners.
title,
Of course,
it
you
has
can ask ChatGPT to
subcaptions
teach
that
you
are
anything,
dynamic,
but if you
save
enjoy a
and
bit more
follow.
structure, definitely save this video for later and hit follow. Number 1 is
And
Elements of
then
AI.
here
It explains what
are
AI
the
is, how
different
it
courses
works,
that I'm
and
talking
practical
about in the
limitations.
video.
This list is ordered from easiest to hardest, and I'll
Okay,
share all links at
I'm
the
gonna
end.
pause this one. I think another one is also done now. Okay, so that one's done. Oh, number 2 is done. Oh, this is the Blotato demo one. Okay. This is product launch. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then I think we'll just try making these in parallel because otherwise it's going to take forever. So this first video is still being worked on. This is the explainer video. The second video, here's the prompt. Okay. The second video creates a product launch video based on your website. Okay, so what you want to do is, like, you can put any website here. It doesn't have to be blotato.com. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Just trying to get this full in the frame. Okay. Okay, so everything in white here, you want to take a screenshot of it, and then this prompt will create a product demo and launch video. So you can fill in the URL here, or you can just specify it at the top, like website www.whatever.com, and it's going to build 6 different scenes. It's going to add background music as well, and just like normal other videos, it'll have a hook, product intro, simulated demo, product image showcase, feature callouts, and social proof. So just like before, you want to take a screenshot of the text. I'm going to move this TikTok thing over here. Take a screenshot of this section in white and then drop it into Claude Code. Okay. Faster way to remember it, you can just save it as a skill. So if you like one of these video styles, you can just tell Claude, save this huge prompt as a skill. Maybe you want it to be like /video-product demo, right? So you can remember. And then the first one could be /video-explainer. so that you can just keep track of what the different skills are. Okay, and then how this skill works, so you can see it's working here. This one will actually go to your website using Claude in Chrome and then take screenshots from your website that will be used in the video. So real quick, if you don't have Claude in Chrome installed, just go to Google or Claude and just type Claude Chrome extension, and then this will take you to like the official extension. So you want to install this, and then it will look like this in your Chrome browser, like this, open Claude. You don't have to actually manually open it because once you have it installed, Claude Code can detect that you have this extension, so it will just open it automatically. Okay. So that's what it's doing here. When it says Claude in Chrome screenshot, that means Claude Code is opening and using your Chrome browser. It's navigating to the website that you inputted, and it's taking screenshots of the website. Here it's scrolling down, et cetera, and it's going to use some stuff from the website to use it in the video, like as an asset. Okay, so it's just launching a bunch of these because I think other videos are done already, but that's okay. We'll see them all here. Okay, so did everyone get that? So here in the summary, let me go to the summary. Okay, here. Oops. This is like the summary table of what it did. So it went to the website, it figured out what the product was, what the brand colors are from the website. Keep scrolling up, my bad. What the brand colors are from the website, social proof from the website. I'm just going to say always allow, so it stops asking me. What else? Okay. Key features, product images. So this prompt tells it to look for product images on the website and literally download them and embed them in your video. So this is combining a lot of different concepts. So Claude and Chrome to actually go to the website, research what the video should be, download images from the website, etc. And then this is the 16 outline. So this is kind of like the storyboard. Okay. So let's see. Oh, okay, so this one is finally done. This is our very first video. So this should be in localhost. So let's go there. It's in How Agents Work explainer video. Okay. So here on the left-hand side, your Claude Code may label it differently from mine, okay? But if you read the terminal, it will say what it's called. So here, Remotion Studio is live. Select, this is the project name, How AI Agents Work, under the Explainers folder. Okay, so it's like literally telling you what it is. So here's the Explainers folder. Here's the video, How AI Agents Work. And remember, this is the first example, an animated education explainer video. So let's see how it looks. Let me just close all these other ones. Stop playing. Okay. Oh. There's a lot of videos here. I wonder if I should just render it, but I don't want to slow it down either. Okay, I think I'm just going to render this video so we can have the final copy and then watch it. Okay, so this one is done. I'm checking on the product launch video. Okay, this one is also done. Okay, that's two. Yeah, there's a lot going on in parallel. This one is done. This one is done. Okay, and then this one is almost done. This is our last one that is launching Remotion Studio. Okay. Sweet. So it's just like refreshing like crazy because all these videos are being created basically at the same time. Hang on, let me just check any questions. The cow mooing is my post-hook notification when Claude Code is done with something. Yes, this can be done on the $20 per month plan. It actually doesn't take that many tokens because it's a skill, not an MCP server. Yeah, these can be done on the $20 per month plan. A platform. Okay, I think we have one more video we're waiting for. It's this one. Okay, cool. It really does not want to play the video. Hang on. I might need to restart. Let's say restart the, what is it called? Remotion Studio. Okay, so this was the second, so while we're waiting for that, so these are the two prompts, right, that we have so far. So the first one was the animated explainer video, and then the second one was the, okay. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound, but it does have like jazz music playing. I don't know if you can hear it, but let me just play the whole video. If you can't hear the sound, then I probably won't. If you like the video and you just want to export it, the next step is to click this render button over here, and this will basically export the final version of your video, and then you can post it to social media. But so couple things I want to point out, this was on the very first try, right? So I just put that massive prompt in, clicked enter, and then that was it. Like, it gave me the storyboard, I didn't even make any edits to it, and it produced this really awesome explainer video. So imagine use cases like explaining really niche stuff and you don't want to be on camera. Number two, you can combine this with a green screen. So I could take this video, open TikTok, and then have it playing behind me while I explain the concepts in the video visually. Like, that's a pretty cool visual hook because you have animation, you have text happening behind you, and then you can explain it. Imagine use cases for, let's say, types of content that have lots of numbers or are just complicated, like more technical concepts where diagrams are helpful, or like it's helpful to see all of these numbers laid out and stuff. And again, guys, this was just on the very first pass. Like, and it's free. Like, again, I'm gonna mute it, so. Okay, hopefully it doesn't interfere. But, like, we're just getting started, I think is what I'm trying to convey. This is just the very first video. So this is animated education video. And from this, I hope you see, like, there's so many ways you could use this already. Like, the text looks so neat. There's animation. You can edit it however you want. You can just tell Claude Code. Like, for example, maybe you want the CTA to be follow me on Instagram or follow me on YouTube or whatever, right? Like, you can just change this last screen. You can put your headshot there. You can put your company website. You can put like photos and videos you have lying around. You can use those. It doesn't have to be all AI generated. You can use existing assets, which I'll show you in a bit. But this is just the first video, okay? So then let's go back to our list. I'm trying to structure this a little bit. Okay, so just to recap, we have installed Remotion, hopefully most of us, and Claude in Chrome. So this is useful if you want Claude to take screenshots from the web and then put them in your video. I would say it's optional, but it's really, really powerful. I honestly recommend using it. Anyway, and then we just covered creating an education explainer video. And that was the video on the very first try, you completely for free, meaning like you could make 100 videos and it would cost $0 in additional fee. Like, whatever you're paying for Claude Code is the only cost. Okay, so like just let that sit. It's really, really mind-blowing. The second video is the prompt I talked about, the product launch video. Okay, so let's go see if that's done. So it should be done, but I forget what was the name of it. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. So select product demo, blot demo video. Okay, so let's go there. Let's see what happens. Product demo, blot demo video. Okay, so I don't know how this video is going to look, but remember I gave it my products website, blotato.com, and then it basically used Claude Chrome extension to navigate to the website, take screenshots of the website, and also pull product images that are used within the website. Did all of that automatically. All I had to do was say, here's the website. Okay, so let's play the video. Let's see how it turned out. Hopefully I don't have to restart Remotion again, but I might if it doesn't play. Yeah, let me just restart it. I'll try one more time, and if that's giving issues, I'll restart it. Restart Remotion Studio. Yeah, normally, like, I wouldn't make 5 videos in parallel, which might cause issues like this. I would just make one at a time, but it's still pretty cool that it mostly worked. Okay. Okay, so here's the Blotato demo video. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, then let me press play. Oh. That's pretty good. Okay, let me put this on mute. Again, guys, this was the first pass, first draft, and I only gave it my website. I did not give it this. I did not tell it to do like whatever it just made here. This is an image from my website. These are product screenshots that it automatically grabbed. And so that's super cool. It kind of combined like a simulated version of the product, for lack of a better word, because I don't know how to describe this, right? Like it made this, like it analyzed the website and understood what my product is, and it made a simulated demo like this. And then it also supplemented it with product screenshots. And honestly, its simulated demo looks a lot better than my product screenshots, funny enough. And then obviously you can change the CTA to whatever you want it to be. You can also tweak the hook if you feel like this hook isn't strong enough. But this was the very first attempt. I did not give it any additional feedback on its storyboard or anything like that. It automatically pulled my logo, pulled my brand colors, made this cool simulated demo, pulled product screenshots directly from the website, and then put a CTA like this. Okay, so that was super cool. Okay, hang on. Okay, so this is called Remotion, and I'm checking the chats now. Okay, still stuck in Remotion install. Yeah, I mean, Remotion takes a while to install, but like, it should be done by now, though. If you didn't use the, I guess another way to say it is, are you using Claude to install it, or are you running the npx command? Okay, terminal. You tried terminal and it should work. So in terminal, open Claude code and then type this command: install Claude code pre-built skill Remotion. Okay, Remotion, blah blah blah. Okay. I'm just checking okay. Okay. Well, we'll move on to the third one. It sucks if you're stuck just installing it. How do you export the video? So here, what's it? Claude Code can also render the video, but if you're within this studio, there's a render button on the bottom right corner, which my face might be blocking. Yeah, it's blocking it. That explains why. Okay, hang on, let me move this. So yeah, there's like a render button here on the bottom right corner, right here. Okay, so that's how you can export it, etc. Okay, so now let's move on to the third type. So that was our product launch video where we just supplied a website. The third one is pretty cool too. So this one, you can basically give it like a local business that has Google reviews. So I just literally Googled plumbers in Florida. I don't know. So I just chose this one, FL Plumber, okay? And then I clicked share, and then this is the link. It really doesn't matter like which one you choose. You can choose like anyone local, choose your own website, whatever. And here's the prompt. So, okay, I'm gonna go up here. Okay, so here's the full prompt for number 3. Remember, we're making like a social media video showcasing your Google business testimonials. So imagine doing this for clients if you're an agency, or if you're a small business yourself and you have your own set of Google reviews and testimonials, you can put your own website here. It doesn't matter which one. And then this is the prompt. And what's cool is this used Claude Chrome to open Google Chrome, navigate to the Google business profile, and then scrape a couple of the business reviews, right? So this is really neat. Very similar process as before. So the safe zone to make sure all the text and key content doesn't overlap with like the buttons or the search bar on social media. It's going to create the hook. It's going to show the different testimonials. It's going to have animations. It's going to have a CTA. And for this one, I made it a light colored theme instead of a dark colored theme. But of course, you can customize this for your brand kit. Literally, all you have to do is Claude Code, ask me 3 questions about my brand kit. It's going to ask you questions, and then it'll customize this to look like your brand colors and stuff. But yeah, take a screenshot of this and then drop it into Claude Code so it can get started making the video. So I'll talk through, I guess, anything else it did. So here you can see Claude in Chrome. It's like navigating to that business website. It found the business profile. So whoever this is in Florida, it scraped 3 of the reviews, okay? And then it asked me, ready to proceed with the video. So I said yes, okay? And then here it's making the testimonial video. You don't have to do anything. This is just Claude Code working, okay? And then here is the summary of the storyboard, like the hook, the ratings, the reviews, etc. And here it's complete testimonial video. So let's go check out how it looks. So this is fun because I really don't know how these turned out. Hopefully they turned out well. We don't know. Okay, so let's just play it with the sound. Okay, awesome. I mean, that turned out pretty well. I would make the initial screen stronger because I feel like this won't stand out on social media, right? Like maybe we want like a photo of our company or our team, right? And then, but the rest of it I thought was really cool, like the animation for the stars and then just how it framed the Google review so it looked super professional. I might make this a little bit larger for social media so it's easier to see, but I really like this, like how many positive reviews, the location, the end screen, however many happy customers, and then the CTA. So again, this was the first attempt. Like, I know nothing about this business. I am not associated with this business. I just grabbed its link on Google, and it was able to find this information, find Google reviews, create this video, and honestly, it's really great for a first draft. Like, for me, the weakest part is definitely this initial screen. Like, I would want to probably customize this so it's a little bit stronger and grabs you on social media. But again, very first draft with no edits, no additional guidance on how to tweak the storyboard or anything like that. Okay, I'm going to check for questions real quick before we go to the fourth one. What are you using? So this is combining Claude Code and Remotion. So let me just recap here. Okay, so we have now installed Remotion, hopefully most of us, installed Claude Chrome. We created that education explainer video. We generated the product launch video just by putting in a website. We created this Google testimonial video just by putting in like a Google business profile. The next one I want to show you is that you can use this same tool to edit existing videos. So this could be existing TikToks or Reels. It could be even long-form videos for YouTube. However, that one takes like a way longer time. Like if you're editing a 30-minute video, it's obviously going to be way more intensive than editing a 30-second video. So I recommend people just start with a short video to get a better understanding of the capabilities. So what I did here is I just took an existing avatar video of mine. So you may not have one, so that's okay. If you have like any video of you talking, we can work with that, right? If you don't have an existing avatar video. If you don't even have a video of yourself talking, you can film one right now, like literally film a 10-second video so that we can use this. Okay, so I'll just pause so everybody can like grab a video, and then I will talk about the prompt. Okay. Let me zoom in. Yeah, so everybody like grab your video that you want to use, and I just want to showcase the like editing capabilities of Remotion with an existing video, right? So far the 3 videos I've shown you have been from scratch. They were completely made from scratch, not really using existing video clips. But Remotion's really flexible. You can actually clip multiple videos together, then you can edit all of those clips combined. Like you can do all of these kinds of things, and it's all free. So like everything I've showed you did not cost anything extra except whatever you're paying for Claude Code. But this is honestly a lot more efficient than people realize because it's not using an MCP server, it's using the skill. Okay. Okay, so hopefully people will have a video. So Remotion, why Remotion, not HeyGen? So they're not mutually exclusive. So actually, let me show you what I did for that video. So basically, I downloaded one of my old avatar videos from HeyGen. So this is HeyGen created. I'll just play it out loud. You can see that there's no title, there's no captions, there's nothing really. It's just like my avatar talking. I think I have something in my avatar's eye right here. So like this is basically raw footage. And so what we're going to do now is take this raw footage and give it to Remotion to edit it. It can do things like add captions, add a title, add animations. If you have screenshots you want to incorporate, if you have existing B-roll, it can incorporate it in your avatar video. So like here's the before, and then here's the after, so you can play side by side. So I'll just try to start both of them at the same time.
Don't miss these 5 free courses to...
Okay, so on the right-hand side, you can see, okay, it has a nice title, 5 free AI courses, beginner-friendly. Hit save and follow, right? Nice little simple animated text. And then it's actually showing screenshots of the website. Like this is Elements of AI, it's a screenshot from their website. Number 2, course 2 out of 3, OpenAI Academy. This is a screenshot from its website. And then, I don't know if I have enough video, but, and then number 3 was my own YouTube channel. But so I cut the test video at 30 seconds just so it would like load a little bit faster. The original video is 52 seconds. But yeah, you can see the ghost of my course number 3 is my own YouTube channel. So this is cool. So Claude Code and Remotion took my existing avatar video, analyzed the transcript, then it went to each website and then took a screenshot of it and then put it in the video. And then on top of that, it added like a nice title, nice animations. I probably would have added subtitles as well. Like there's definitely enough space at the bottom here for captions. But again, you can just tell Claude Code to do that. I could just be like, oh, hey, can you also add captions below my face here? Okay. One thing I do want to point out is like one thing that's really helpful is to literally take a screenshot. Like you can take a screenshot of what you're seeing, and then you can drop it into Claude Code. So if you're having trouble describing what it is you want, you can have Claude Code take a look, drop the screenshot in, and be like, how would you improve this video? You know, oftentimes if you have like text on top of your face, Claude Code can see that. It's like, oh, there's text blocking your face. Like, that's not good. Let me fix it. So one of the tricks I like for this is adding the line, don't stop until you take screenshots every 5 seconds and the video scores 8 out of 10 in virality, some variation like that. So that gives Claude Code an agentic feedback loop. So it's going to keep going until it watches your video every 5-second interval and it looks good. So that looks good is like things like, captions are not blocking your face, the images are not like weirdly sized or located, just like it looks good. Okay. So everybody take a screenshot of this. This is the prompt for the avatar video. And what you're going to do is just replace this line. You can just describe the path to your video. So here I just put like literally what it was called in the folder, but you can also say, I just downloaded an avatar video called ... Use that one. You don't have to be like ultra specific. Claude generally figures it out. Okay, so take a screenshot, drop this into Claude Code, okay? And let's see what it did. So just like before, it used the skill Remotion, and this is interesting, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's using FFmpeg to get the audio. It's using this tool called Whisper that transcribes what your avatar is saying. So like you can feed in just any video of you talking, and Claude Code will download this tool and then use it to like figure out what you're saying and what the visuals should be so that it's aligned with a timestamp. Okay, and then here was the plan, right? So here's the hook, etc., and then the rough timestamps. Here was its plan for the overlays and plan for the captions. Okay, and then it shouldn't be done, so it was called Avatar Overlay. Okay, so let's go there. Avatar Overlay. Oh, Avatar Overlay. Okay, cool. So this is the new version it made. Like the one I just showed you, that was like from testing earlier, and then this is the one it made like right now, live on this live stream. So let me play the sound. There's a sound.
Don't miss these 5 free courses to learn AI and ChatGPT for absolute beginners. Of course, you can ask ChatGPT to teach you anything, but if you enjoy a bit more structure, definitely save this video for later and hit follow. Number 1 is Elements of AI. It explains what AI is, how it works, and practical limitations. This list is ordered from easiest to hardest, and I'll share all links at the end. Number 2 is OpenAI Academy. Lots of free modules and workshops teaching prompts, how to use AI for business, for school, and for coding. Number 3, my YouTube. Don't miss these 5 free courses.
Awesome. And so one thing it did here that it didn't do in the previous one was add captions, because like I included that in the prompt. But one thing it's missing here are screenshots of the website. So if I wanted to do a version 2 of this, I would literally just tell Claude, like, update this with screenshots from the website. So like I can actually do that now. Video with screenshots from each website. Okay, that's it. And then 5 minutes later, hopefully, it will work. But yeah, okay, so that was number 4. So we edited an existing video, and then it added captions, it had a nice title, and then we're going to do this V2, so it makes sure to grab screenshots from each of the websites that we listed. And this works, by the way, it doesn't have to be an avatar video. Again, it could be your own video of yourself talking, right? So I'm just giving an example with an avatar video since that's a common use case. Like if you were to just post an avatar video, like the one on the left, it would be tough to do well on social media. It is possible. I'm not saying, like, there are avatar videos where it's just the avatar talking, but it's harder compared to the one on the right where you have like some visuals going on in the video. It's a little bit more interesting than the one just the avatar talking on the left. Okay. Okay. So I don't know how many you guys did so far, but I think so. So yeah, Descript. Yeah, Descript is really interesting because I do use Descript just for like, it's honestly just really nice as a recorder, even though I also use OBS, but I like Descript. I like how it, I like some of the things like eye correction and then the pink border around my face. But Descript recently came out with an AI agent where you just talk to it and it does these things, but it's like significantly worse than just using Remotion. And it's like expensive, like it's like limited in the types of things it can do, and it's just like nowhere near close to what this is capable of doing today. Okay, only an hour behind, but installed it. That's okay. That's okay. So if you just got it working, like put in one of these prompts, right? So like probably start with the explainer video because it doesn't require any website. So if you just got it working, take a screenshot of this prompt and try it out. Try out the skill. Okay. Well, so installing Remotion is going to take a lot of context, yeah, because like there's a lot that you are installing. Like I said at the beginning, like installing Remotion is literally the hardest part. It's time intensive. You might not have like certain prerequisites installed in your computer. Once you install Remotion, all the good stuff is possible. So don't worry about it. As long as you finally installed it, like it's totally fine. Just take a screenshot of this and try it out first, only because it's an example. It does not require you to change anything at all. You don't have to put in a website. You don't need to have an existing video or anything like that. Okay. Okay, and then the last one I was going to show you is data visualization infographics. So it's a little bit different from education explainers in the sense that the prompt will actually tell Claude to go find relevant CSV data for a niche and then have like kind of like an interactive time-lapse visual. So it's kind of like an explainer video, but it's like cooler because it's like visualizations. So, okay, let me go to that prompt. Okay. Let me zoom in. I think this one is not too long, so I can zoom in a lot. Okay, yeah. Okay, so take a screenshot of this. This is the full prompt, so I'll just talk through it while you're taking a screenshot. The very first line is where you're going to put your topic, right? So it's CSV data. This is just telling Claude, go research some, this is a typo, interesting data sets related to AI. If you have your own CSV or your own data set, you can also tell Claude to use that instead. If you have something more specific you want it to use, you can put a link here. I just tried to make it as like easy in general as possible. Oops, oh, my bad. Let me go back. Okay, so take a screenshot. And then the rest of the prompt, again, is pretty similar to all the other ones. So I know it looks long, but it's like follows the similar structure. So here, for example, it'll say the dimensions. We want it to be 916. We have safe zones again. Step one is generally to like understand what are we doing here. In this case, read and analyze the CSV file. Step two is going to be animating. And then here is like roughly different panels. You don't really need to specify this, but I just wanted an example where you can for sure copy this, plug it in, and it's going to produce something cool, right? But the cool part here is now you can use Claude Code to tweak these prompts to be what you want. Like if you don't want a donut chart, you can have Claude Code remove this section, right? You could replace it with another type of visualization. So yeah, screenshot this and paste it in, and then it should get started. Okay, so let's talk about what it did. So it didn't find any CSV file in the project because I don't have one, so it researched the internet to go find something. And here is its proposed storyboard, the AI research explosion, panel 1, 2, 3, 4, animation timeline, etc. It asked me if I wanted to proceed, so I approved the plan, okay? And then here it's like building out the video, okay? I'm scrolling down. And then this is a recap of like what it made in the video, the files it created, and it's called AI Research Dashboard. So let's open our Remotion Studio and go there. AI Research. Okay, here. AI Research Dashboard. Okay, let me play. Honestly, this is very good. I mean, Anthropic just released a huge research report today, and you can imagine, like, plug that into Claude and make visuals like this, and it could be the green screen of your TikTok video while you talk about, like, what the implications are, what the research was, right? Like, so it's just really cool to think of all the different things you can combine this with now that it costs near zero to make this. Right, so it's really about like how creative can you be, what is the value or education you're sharing, can you combine this asset with something else, for example, like a green screen talking head of you talking like in the bottom right corner like I often do with my videos. And again, this was the very first attempt, so if you don't like, what it did there in the first 3 seconds, you can change it. You can just ask Claude to change it, make it more dynamic, make the hook bigger, make the font bigger. If you don't like the music, you can change it. I think this was like slow jazz, right? If you want something more upbeat or something more dramatic or epic, you can change all of that just by talking to Claude Code. Okay. So, there's just so many possibilities for the different things you can create as well as edit. And again, the coolest part is it doesn't cost anything extra. It's literally just whatever tokens you're using from Claude Code. But it's not that bad. I know installing it was literally probably the worst step in terms of token consumption. But the rest of it is really not that bad. You can generate 50 of these, then you can have another AI agent choose the one that is the most viral, and then iterate on that one until it scores 9 out of 10 on your viral scorecard, and then post it to social media. So that's a sophisticated pipeline, but that's what people are building today. So they're taking this, generating lots of different ideas, and then they have another AI agent check for quality and virality, and if the video passes a certain threshold, you continue iterating on it, and then you publish it to social media. So you can try lots of different ideas here and only go with the ones that you actually feel are ready to publish. They stick to your brand, they communicate value. There's just so many cool things you can do. And again, every video I showed you was made on the very first try. I have not told Claude to edit it in any way. Let's say you want this to be light themed instead of dark themed. We can do that as well. In fact, why don't I do that? Okay. Thing is light themed. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, and then I think it also updated my avatar video. So let's go down. I almost forgot about that one. Okay. Which one is it? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, avatar overlay. I don't remember. Oh, okay, great. So remember, this was the avatar video that I showed you earlier, and I was like, oh, the only thing it missed was screenshots from each of the courses. So I told Claude, go get screenshots and put them for each of the courses. Okay, so the first one will come up in a bit. Boom. So there's the Elements of AI screenshot, and we have the subtitles as well. Right, remember the very first version I showed you did not have subtitles. Now we have subtitles. Now we have screenshots from the website. It just looks way more polished than just an avatar speaking. Okay, and then let me see if this one will probably be done soon because we're just changing the color. So I'll just wait for this, and then I'll take questions and stuff. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? We are making AI videos with Claude Code and Remotion. So we just finished this one, data visualization infographics. And yeah, I tried to choose 5 different styles that are just totally different, so that you get a sense of what is possible with AI and Remotion. And so this is just scratching the surface of what's possible. There's so much more you could do, especially if you have your own assets, your own images, your own videos. You can stitch them together. You can use your own B-roll in these videos. You can create custom templates if you have a particular style that you want to reuse often for your videos. Okay. So I think it's done now updating the light theme, so I'm just going to wait until it restarts the studio. There are no credits for Remotion. It's really just your token consumption through Claude Code that you're paying for. There is no additional credit system or billing system for Remotion, which is why it's triple mind-blowing. It's not just mind-blowing what you can do, but number 2, it's local, it's private, and there's no additional cost to do this. The cost to make one video versus 100, there's no Remotion cost. It's just however many tokens it takes Claude Code to do. Okay, so, oh wait, this is not the right one. What was I doing? Which one? Oh, was it AI Research? Oh, okay, yeah, this one. Okay, so remember we wanted Claude to make this light themed instead of dark themed. So here's the light themed version. And that was the only instruction I gave it guys, like I didn't tell it to change anything else, change any of the charts, change any animation. I just said make it light themed, and you can see it did that in like less than 3 minutes. Okay. So that's the other point I want to make. Like you can continue going back and forth, and you can spend time like creating a style that works really well for you, and then save it as a skill so that you don't have to explain every single time. So one trick I'll do here is like reflect on this conversation and create a new skill to make this similar type of video, something like that. And then this is going to prompt Claude to like review all of the feedback that you gave it, right? Like we went from dark themed to light themed, and it's going to create a new skill to make this type of video again, but remembering your preferences so that you don't have to explain it every single time. So what's really cool about that is like it's actually worth your time to invest in building a reusable template, because then Claude will be so much smarter and like getting to the final end product that you want. You don't have to re-explain all of these things every single time. Okay, I'll take questions real quick before we hop to the next topic, which is actually the easy part, which is just posting it to social media. Okay, life goal. Okay, well, no. Oh, so Remotion is open source, so they're not going to require payment. Yeah, it's just Claude Code token consumption you're paying for. And like I said, it's really not that bad after you install Remotion, because it's not an MCP server, it's a skill. Can you show the prompt? Yeah, so here's the, I'll just copy it. Reflect on this conversation and create a new skill to make this similar type of video. So I'll drop it in the chat here. Okay, and then dropping it in Instagram as well. I don't offer this as a service. I just teach it to people for free, but you can offer this as a service. In fact, like a lot of agencies are jumping on this bandwagon, but honestly, like a lot of people don't know about it. They just don't know that this is possible. I mean, you can build out automated pipelines to generate like 40 videos a day, have an AI agent check for quality and choose only like best 3 videos, and then you publish those, right? Like you can create all kinds of crazy pipelines with this. Okay. Do you read the text we send you after you finish live? No, I do not. I honestly, I'm an introvert, so like after a live stream, I'm just really tired. I just want to watch Netflix. So, I will save this and share it. I kind of feel bad I jumped around all over the place. It was a little bit messy actually doing these in parallel. I should have just done it sequentially. I did not save that much time doing it in parallel. Yes, so I will try to get this on my YouTube channel like in 2 days, 2 or 3 days. So just look out for it. Hang on, let me check YouTube. Will you have a replay? Yes, it will be on my YouTube. Is this session being recorded? Yes. So yes, but check my YouTube in a few days. Please remove the image on the screen so we can copy. I don't know what image is on the screen. Okay. This literally, you can run it, like honestly, Claude Code, this will run on the $20 per month plan. Remotion is free, it's open source, so like that doesn't cost any extra to run it. Like the only difference in cost between one video versus 100 videos is however many tokens it takes Claude Code. Oh, the left side of the screen is a little cut off. Okay. Hopefully that fixed it. How do you join my Substack? Oh, you just go to sabrina.dev. Okay. Yeah, I will drop these prompts in Substack. Okay. Okay, okay, the very last step is just posting to social media, and unfortunately this does cost money. Don't yell at me, but it's my own app. So yeah, don't sign up for this if you can't afford it, obviously. If you need a discount, just DM me. Usually I check like LinkedIn or even email. You can email me at sabrina@blotato.com. But basically I built this so that it can like automate my social media because I'm on like a billion different platforms posting multiple times a day. So what's really nice is there's an MCP server in Cloud Code. Okay, so all I have to do, let's say I like this video. Okay, let's say this is the AI Agent Explainer video. So I'm gonna say, I guess I'll just post it to Instagram now. Why not? Post this video to Instagram right now with Blotato MCP. It should render the video first, so hopefully Claude can do that and I don't have to do that. But once the video is like rendered, like the final version of the video, then what this will do is Claude will use Blotato MCP server to go ahead and post it to my Instagram account. And it's actually hooked up to a bunch of different social profiles. So in the same sentence, you could say, post this video to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Threads, I'm probably missing Facebook. I don't even know what other social platforms there are. And you could schedule it in the future, like schedule it 30 minutes from now, schedule it 2 months from now. Like Claude Code will just figure it out, and you can manage your entire content calendar through Claude Code. So you never actually have to go to the Blotato website. So I'll just let it show what it's doing, and then I'll show you how to set this up if you want it to. It's trying to use one of my existing content skills that I actually use all the time for TikTok videos. That's why it's getting a little confused. But when you run that command, it will not try to look for like existing posting skills like this. Okay, so first it drafted an Instagram caption and then asked for my approval. So that's generally how I do content. Like I always want to review everything before it goes out. Okay, so if this looks good, I'll just say yes, post it immediately. Okay, and now you can see it's calling the Blotato MCP server to create the post. So Blotato _ create post, and that is what it's doing. Okay, and once you see post submission ID like this, that means it's like already submitted to Instagram, and it's usually available within 30 seconds or so. It depends on the length of the video. So if you have like a 3-minute long video, it's going to take a couple minutes to upload to Instagram and get approved by Instagram. So here you can see it should go live within a few minutes. You can also ask follow-up questions like, did it go live, or get the final URL, and it will actually return the final published Instagram URL. But yeah, first let's log into my account to see if it worked. So go to, well, I guess once you click here, start free trial, you can see your calendar. And then publish posts will also list all the published posts. So I can actually see it here, right? This is the video we made. Let's go to Instagram. Let's click view. And here's my video on Instagram, right? So it can't possibly be faked. Oh, look, someone liked it already. That's so nice. Oh, that's very nice of you. Hang on. Thank you. Okay. But like for me with my style, I personally would love a video like this, and then I would do a talking head over the video. Like my head would be on the bottom right corner here, so I can like explain what's going on in the video. Okay, so but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you are interested in this, it honestly like saves me so much time. Like if you look at my published posts, it is like insane the volume I'm able to do. So like today's March 20th. So like just starting here was like all my posts just from today. It's not even done. I have more posts scheduled in like an hour, right? Like that's just today. And except for my highly polished YouTube videos, because I'm experimenting with YouTube, I do not have a team for like any of this content that you're seeing here. Like it's still just me. So if you are interested in setting this up, it's super easy. Go to Settings, API. There'll be a big sign to generate an API key, so click that. It is a paid feature, by the way, because I'm trying to reduce spam. But like, if you're not happy for any reason, you can just click this orange button on the bottom right and get a refund. Like my AI bot will refund you, no questions asked, right? And then to set it up, all you have to do is copy this command. So these are the instructions. Copy the setup command, paste it into terminal, and then Claude Code, you'll need to restart Claude Code to get access to the skill. So like, let's go here, and then let's go back to the terminal, okay? So exit Claude Code, copy paste the command here. I'm not going to do it because it's going to reveal my API key, okay? But again, all you have to do is copy this, click the button, paste it here, press enter, and then go back into Claude, and it's done. That's it. Like after that, you can just be like, post on XYZ social platforms, post in the future, post now, whatever you want to do. And to connect your social accounts, it's super easy as well. Just go to accounts here and then connect all of your accounts. And then to manage everything, we have a calendar here. So if I go to like calendar beta, this will show like all of my published contents up until this point. I typically batch contents 1 week at a time. So that's why it's typically like 1 week like this. And then I'm trying to think anything else. If you do run into issues, go to the API dashboard. So this is where you can like easily debug anything that is going wrong. Okay, so you can click on one of these and actually see what the API request was. You shouldn't have to do this, right? The point of using Claude Code is it just like figures all of this out for you. You don't really have to look at this unless something's going really wrong. Okay, but yeah, that pretty much is the entire tutorial. So we've covered using Claude, setting up Remotion, also setting up Claude and Chrome extension so that Claude can take screenshots and incorporate them in your video. We did the education explainer video. Maybe I'll just like show all the videos again that we made. So, oh man, I forget which one was the explainer video. Is it this one? No, that was the avatar one. Oh, how explainers, obviously. Okay. So the very first video we created from scratch, this is the first class, absolutely no edits, is this explainer video. And you can change this topic to anything. It does not have to do with AI. You can make it about real estate. You can make it about healthcare. You can make it about e-commerce. If you're an author, make it about the book that you're writing. You can do any of that. Okay, the second video we made was the product launch video, where you basically feed in a website, and then it will analyze the website, look at the brand colors, analyze what it does, and then make a simulated product demo. Like, this is not actually my app. This is not even a video on my website. Claude understood what my app does and made a simulated demo like this, which honestly looks better than my actual product. So this one is a product screenshot. You can see it's a little not as polished as the simulated product demo. Again, this was the first try. Like, I didn't even ask it to change anything. I did not edit the storyboard. Okay, the third video we made were the Google testimonials. Testimonial video. And for this one, I wanted a light theme. And all I did was supply the Google Business website, the Google Business profile. It scraped reviews from the website. And now it looks really neat like this. So this one's a very simple style, but you can imagine it's useful for your clients. And then the fourth video we made was editing an existing video. So in this case, I think I did this one. Yeah. So in this case, I fed in an existing raw footage of my avatar. And then Remotion created this like nice title. It created the subcaptions at the bottom, this nice animated thing. And then remember that I told it to go fetch screenshots for each of the courses, and then it fetched those as well. So this is a screenshot from Elements of AI. This is a screenshot from OpenAI Academy, and this is a screenshot from my YouTube channel over there. Okay. And then the last one was data visualization and infographics. So that was this one, AI research. And initially we started with a dark theme, which in my opinion looked cooler, but for the sake of example, we also said, hey, change it to a light theme really quick. In a couple of minutes, it did that. And this is just really cool. Again, like take a research paper in your industry niche, create a video like this, and then use it as your green screen background, right? Like you can talk over this, you can explain what this data means, why it's important, what the key takeaways are. So yeah, hopefully this was helpful. I will release all the prompts at some point, probably in a few days. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them now. I have like 15 minutes, which honestly I did not expect to end early at all. I thought this one would take me forever. That's why I was like concerned about parallelizing everything. Okay, so I'm going to bring the questions. So if you have questions, now is a good time to ask because we have 15 minutes left. How to auto stitch videos. So that's easy as well. So let's say you have a folder that has multiple video clips. You can literally tell Claude, use Remotion and combine these videos together. If you want titles on the videos, if you want subcaptions on the final video where everything is stitched together, it can do that as well. So like just describe what you want to Claude Code and Remotion, and you'll be surprised at like how much it can actually do. Okay. Where can we watch the replay? It'll be on my YouTube channel in probably 2 or 3 days. And I will provide all the prompts as well. But yeah, I honestly recommend everyone going through this because it's just like really mind-blowing what you can make. I mean, this is not trivial. 5 years ago, like this would be incredibly hard to make, like incredibly hard, like impossible. Like I would not even attempt it. But now that it's possible, I'm like, wow, I could have like cool things behind me sometimes. You know, I like to switch it up. I don't want it to like just be my face and bed hair all the time. Like if there's a report I'm talking about, it's actually quite helpful for memory retention and comprehension if there's like visuals behind me. So from a teaching education perspective, like it's awesome for me as well. I don't have to use it in every video, but maybe I want to use it in 1/3 of the videos where it's data intensive or statistics intensive. You have no excuse not to have content anymore. I know, I'm really trying to make this as easy as possible for people. There's literally no excuse. Yes, you can make longer videos. So I have actually tried it editing a long form YouTube. The downside is it takes like a long time for it to update everything, right? Like, so I personally recommend people just start with like short form videos under 1 minute and then build the template you want with that, because like the template can transfer over to a long form 16:9 video as well. Does Blotato work for multiple companies or brands? Yes, yeah. So on the starter plan, $29 per month, you can connect up to 20 social accounts, but they can be any accounts. So you can have like 10 TikToks and like 4 Instagrams. Would we still need Meta API? No, I take care of all of that. So like, if you are familiar with Meta API and the complete shithole that it is, like that's what I get paid for. I have to like deal with that garbage. So you don't have to interact with Meta API, TikTok API, or anything. And you can post Instagram stories. You can post Instagram trial reels. Like it's crazy. Yeah. I am wondering the tech stack, local. Yeah, I mean, Blotato is not local, so I know Posters is local and open source, but honestly, yeah, it just depends. Like, Posters is hard to set up if you're not a developer, if you're using the open source. So, yeah, Meta is yeah, like, okay, if you think Meta is API held, TikTok is actually even worse because they won't tell you anything. They will just restrict your account, and there's absolutely no way to talk to a human. And then Blue Sky is even worse. Like literally for Blue Sky, you cannot upload an image through the API that's greater than like 1 gig, I think. No, I think it might be like 1 meg. It's like something ridiculous like that. How would you compare Remotion to Higgsfield? You know, I experimented with Higgsfield over the weekend, and I honestly thought it was not that great. I think their marketing is world-class, though. But like ultimately, you can just make the same avatar videos using Gemini VO3 directly. It doesn't even cost as many credits. But I would say ultimately like very different styles of videos. So Remotion out of the box is not going to like generate a lot of AI content. You would have to hook up Remotion to other APIs. So if you want to hook up Remotion and then generate VO3, it can do that, but it is two separate services. Whereas in Higgsfield, it's a nice model router. So like you have all of those models in one place. Yeah, I mean, that's my stack. Remotion, Blotato, and Claude. Yeah. I still use TikTok Studio for the actual filming, you know, because it's just nice on the phone, but you don't have to do that. Like, you can film whatever you want to use. Is there an SOP or training on how to use Blotato? Honestly, if you're going to use it in Claude code, like, Claude can just tell you. So this is a trick I use for any AI tool. So let's say you set up Blotato MCP with Claude. You can just ask Claude, what are all the things I can do with Blotato MCP? And it will tell you. It'll tell you that you can scrape YouTube videos, scrape TikTok videos, scrape podcasts, and generate visuals. It can generate AI videos, infographics, carousels, and then it can post and schedule to all of your social platforms. Actually, I think tomorrow I'm coming out with the ability for Claude Code to manage your entire content calendar. So what I mean by that is like it can list all of your scheduled posts. Let's say like you messed up and like you need to reschedule all of your posts. You can just tell Claude Code to do that, and it will just reschedule everything. Or let's say you have data on when your audience is most active online. Dump that data into Claude Code and be like, okay, now reschedule everything so that it only posts when your audience is maximally online. And so you want to hack the algorithm. Like that's what I'm going towards. And that should be released like this weekend. So, okay. Is HeyGen your preferred choice for avatar videos? It depends on the style of avatar and your budget. I would say my top two preferences are HeyGen or VO3. If you want an avatar video where you're doing anything, HeyGen sucks at that. Like, it just can't do anything. But if you're looking for an avatar video that like looks professional and you're mostly just sitting there talking, I think HeyGen is superior to VO3 because it's just like more consistent throughout the video. It's clear to me now I need Claude Code. Yeah, Claude Code is pretty amazing. Like almost everyone I speak to who makes the switch realizes they can cancel a bunch of other AI subscriptions. So just from a monetary perspective, even if you're paying $100 per month, it doesn't feel expensive because you can cancel like 4 other AI tools you were paying for that you can all of that you can do in Claude Code and 10 times more powerful. And you get the benefit of like everything being in one place instead of like the context switch of like jumping into 4 different tools. Let's see, how do you tweak the voice of the avatar? So it depends which platform you're using, but in HeyGen, you can hook it up to like a premier voice AI platform, like 11 Labs is what I use for my avatar voice. It just sounds a lot better. It's trained on like 4.5 hours of my audio data. There are ways to tweak it by changing different parameters and stuff. Like they always rename the parameters, but it takes like a lot of trial and error to find a set of parameters that makes your voice sound good. Are we live now? The live is actually wrapping up in 7 minutes. So yeah, Grok is still great at current use. I agree. I do like Perplexity MCP though, just because it covers a lot of different sources and then provides the sources for fact checking. But yes, Grok is also great. If you are a consultant, should you shift to Claude Code? Yes, but if it's intimidating, you can start with Claude Cowork if Claude Code is too intimidating at the moment. Do you have a live schedule? Yes, it's every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, every Friday. Grok does not believe you are live now. Can the skills be copied to a second account? Yes. That's kind of the beauty of Claude skills. Everything's like in a text file. You can just like copy it over there, copy it over there. Like it's really, really flexible. Does your app have an API? Yes, it has like a pretty extensive API. So if you go to help.blotato.com, So just as an example, like this is the API reference for AI agents. Like this is meant for Claude Code and other AI agents, anti-gravity, to actually read and understand how to use it. The human readable version is like over here, quick start. Okay, it's like here you follow the steps. But yeah, I mean, there's lots of things you can do. You can ingest content, you can generate visuals through the API, you can publish posts. I guess this is live already. You can list all of your scheduled. Oh, can I? I forgot. Was this live? Hang on. Let me try this. We'll see if that works. And then you can create visuals. There's lots of visual templates and stuff. You can scrape TikTok, YouTube, all the stuff. Yes, you can develop a content calendar. So in terms of working with my API to generate content calendar, I haven't updated the MCP. Okay, so if you're plugging into the raw API, like the REST API, it will actually be able to see all of your scheduled posts and stuff here. But if you're plugging in through MCP, I need to update MCP. I do not use Obsidian for note taking, so I just don't. Yeah. I don't really take many notes nowadays. I have like a Google Doc, which is like my potato diary, but I don't use Obsidian. Okay, we only have a couple minutes, so if anyone has any last minute questions, just let me know. Oh, here's my video. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. I like people online. I'm gonna like everybody. Yay. Boom. Okay. Okay. What terminal are you using? This is just iTerm, which I used for this live stream just to maximize screen space. But like I personally use Emacs for all of my coding sessions and stuff. I do not really have a school group, not a public one. I have one specifically just for women who are building stuff in AI, but it's pretty small. It's like 2,500 people. Can you recommend a YouTube? Yeah, so if you're an absolute beginner, this is the video that you want to start with. Not that one. This one. Yeah.
If you're not using...
So this one is pretty simple. I'll drop the link in the chat, but it will walk you through like literally how to install Claude Code, what is a skill, you're going to install your first MCP server, and build a social media assistant from scratch. So like it'll make a LinkedIn post with an infographic, it'll summarize a YouTube video and convert it to a carousel. You'll make a faceless video about whatever topic and then schedule and post directly to all social platforms. So this is the one I recommend if you're just starting out because it spends a lot of time just like, what is the pricing plan? How do you install it? Like, what is Visual Studio Code? So this is the one I recommend. It's called Claude Code Tutorial for Beginners on YouTube. Why does everyone start with social media contents for their AI app? Honestly, one reason is because it's just like universally easy to understand. And also that you can do stuff with social content without paying for a lot of expensive like AI video or image generation services. Like it's already valuable if you can use AI to write a text-only LinkedIn or Twitter thread in your voice. And it's also an example like a lot of people understand because everybody is on social media. Whereas like if I start giving a use case that like only a tiny percentage of people understand, then like I've lost the audience already. So that is why you probably see content creation as a common use case when people are demoing AI tools. It's really easy to understand. Everybody's on social media. And social media takes all different formats. It can take text, it can take just an image, it can take video. So you have a lot of versatility in the use cases. If we have an idea, can we use your API to generate a content calendar around that? Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what I use my app for. It's like, it just manages my content calendar. So, scrape data from TikTok. Yeah, I do use Apify MCP if I'm like scraping a lot of things. Potato also has an MCP if you're scraping one video at a time. But like honestly, if you plug in Apify, it's like it does so much. Like it can scrape TikTok, it can scrape Reddit, it can scrape like everything. So my YouTube channel name is just my name, Sabrina Romanov with a mushroom. So that's my name here. Oh, and I forgot, I have a promo code for Blotato, so it's 50% off your first month if you use the promo code Spring 2026. Yeah, I'm literally gonna forget. Okay, 50% off. 2026 expires. This expires the end of the month. Okay, because I'm doing a challenge in my school community. So yeah, definitely. I really don't give discounts that steep. That's like pretty steep, 50% off your first month. So promo code is Spring 2026 if you want to sign up. So it expires end of the month, so just about 10 days. Link to my school community. Yeah, I'll share it. So here's the link. Where was I? Okay. So yeah, that is the link. Okay. Yes, so even the $29 per month plan, like you can basically schedule to all social media platforms. Like, and the restrictions are very generous. So the promo code is Spring 2026, and that's 50% off your first month. Also, I give international discounts. Like, obviously, currency is different in other countries. So if that is an issue, just DM me or email me. You can email me at sabrina@blotato.com, and I'll just give you an international discount. I use Blotato for LinkedIn all the time. I have a lot of people who use it for LinkedIn. Blotato is integrated with the official social media APIs. So it's not doing sketchy stuff like you may have seen like Chrome extensions that try to automate DMs and scrape posts on LinkedIn. That kind of stuff, like, seriously gets flagged all the time. Like, even I've had issues with my LinkedIn account with DM automation. But I'm just here for Blotato. You're just posting to LinkedIn, and I'm using the official API. So I've never even heard of a person that had an issue with LinkedIn unless they were spamming LinkedIn. Like, don't post multiple times per day on a brand new account. That's just true for any social platform, though, so just, like, don't be a spammer. No, that one's for women. Yeah, it is. That one is currently only for women. My issue with the free public community is, like, they get so full of spam, and it becomes just, like, a fire hose of spam. And, like, I don't see a good solution to that problem yet. I really don't. Once there is a solution to that problem, then I would be open to opening up, like, a public community for everyone. No, Blotato does not do comments automations yet. I will have that in the future, but realistically a couple months from now. So how many social accounts? So it's 20 social accounts on the starter plan, but that can be any social accounts. So most other platforms restrict you by what they call a brand. So if you have a brand, it can only have like one Facebook account, one LinkedIn account, one YouTube account, and then you pay for adding another brand. But for Blotato, you can just connect 20 accounts. Like, I don't care what they are. And Facebook pages and LinkedIn pages don't count towards the total. So, like, if you have 30 Facebook pages, that just counts as one account. Like, that's it. That's it. So as far as I know, I have the most generous tiers in terms of the number of accounts you can connect. It's just misleading when you look at other companies' pricing. Where can I find how-to videos? Want to see it live before? Oh, I think I have how-to videos on my channel somewhere. Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of these are outdated, but I mean, I guess you could watch these videos. So just know that, like, I have a very generous refund policy. Like, if it didn't work for you, just, you know, ping my refund bot. It'll give you a refund. Like, it's not even going to ask. I probably won't even see it because it'll just give you a refund. You'll be happy, and that's it. So, if I wanted to create a content agentic tool, what social media API would I need to auto post on social media accounts? If I wanted to create content, I don't know what a content agentic tool. So it depends if are you building something just for yourself or are you building something where other people can connect their social accounts and post on social media, because those are two different answers. What's my coding workflow? I literally made a video on this. That one did not get that many views, but so I made a video last year literally showing me coding with Claude Code. So you can see my video. I don't remember what I called it though. No. Okay, hang on. I know I did get some views, so okay. No, not this one, not this one. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, someone changed the video. Okay, 7 months of Claude Code lessons in 19 minutes. So I coded a feature live on this video. This was a year ago, but it pretty much encapsulates how I still use Claude Code. And it'll walk you through like my extensive Claude MD file with shortcuts I use for like planning and like checking the work and things like that. But like just watch that video if you want to see how I actually code with Claude Code. School community link is over here, so I'll paste that in the chat. Okay. Do you have your own personal dashboard yet? For what? I'm not sure. My personal dashboard is Stripe, where I just watch money going in or out. Okay. So yeah, we're wrapping up here. If you have any last minute questions, let me know. Manus versus Claude versus Potato. In my opinion, Manus is very overpriced and expensive. And now Facebook is just like trying to cram it in everywhere. I personally highly recommend Claude Code, whether or not you use Potato. Like, I don't care if you use Potato. If you're choosing between Manus versus Claude, like, Claude is just, in my opinion, so much better. Okay. Okay. Do you need to have experience to join the school community? You need to have built something. Like, it's a community of women who are actively building stuff, not just like passively consuming content and hoping one day they might build something. Like there is a distinction. So like if you haven't built anything, just like go to my YouTube, follow any video, like build a GPT. That's super easy. And then you can apply with that. But I do that so that we have like just a really, really high quality community of women who are actually building stuff with AI, not like saying that are going to one day build something maybe. And you'll notice once you're in the community, it's like really, really high quality compared to probably any other community you're in. Okay. I actually made a couple of shorts after RoboNuggets video. However, the pacing wasn't like a real or social post. The one today was so much better. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, experimenting with different prompts to get something that actually looks good. One of the pros of being a creator. It's like I can honestly look at it and be like, is this garbage? Like, would I post this on my Instagram? Like, that's always the test, right? Like, would I post this on my Instagram? And like, yeah, I would tweak it, right? Like, this is not exactly what I would do. But it's doing decently. But like for me, I would much rather like be talking and narrating while this animation is playing. So like maybe move this animation up, have a bigger title, and then use this as a talking head, right? But like this looks really good already. If I had put like a DM automation here, like DM me for this probably would have like 10x the number of comments already. But this didn't have a DM automation, so it's like people aren't incentivized to comment. Okay. Okay. Any other last minute questions before I sign off? Where was it? The question list? Okay, here. Oh, so if you're building something for yourself and then auto post, yeah, so you can use Blotato API for that. So I have a lot of users that are kind of like building their own custom content pipelines, and then they will just plug into Blotato just for the publishing piece, right? It'll auto post on all social media, etc. Soon I'll have analytics as well. So I used to be with GPT and now discovering Claude, yeah. I mean, I've been using Claude Code for over a year, so it's like really funny to me to watch all of the other AI influencers finally get around to it. But like when I made Claude Code videos a year ago, they would get no views. Like that's why I stopped doing it. Like, but now it's like the hottest thing. So, runway versus cling. Oh, you can't see me? Oh, my camera just like stopped. Ooh, okay. Well, I was about to end the live anyway, but okay. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining. So I will get this live on my YouTube channel probably in 2 to 3 days, so just look out for that. And then I will have all the prompts in a newsletter as well. And if you enjoyed this, let me know. If you want me to do more Remotion videos, I can also do that, right? Like this is just the beginning of what you can do. Like literally just the beginning, tip of the iceberg. So just let me know. And yeah, thanks again everybody for watching. Thank you so much. All right, cool. Have a good night.